Welcome to the last module of this course on the fundamentals of personal finance. You've covered the entire spectrum by now, and I'm sure if you watched all the videos, you do feel a lot more confident, right? Let me know in the comments if you do. And well, this particular module is going to teach you all that is to be taught about retirement planning. So once you're done with this, you will be sorted with your retirement as well. All the best. Continue watching the videos and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. So we've prepared a retirement calculator for you, and let's see how do we use it. How do we go about calculating the amount? So let's assume your current age is 30 years. The current annual expenditure that you have is 3 lakh rupees. So 25,000 rupees a month. 3 lakh rupees is what you're spending per annum. Inflation rate, we've assumed at 6%. Retirement age, 60 years, right? That's usually the age when all of us retire. And so the number of years to retire, 60 minus our current age, 30. That's the number of years to retire, 30 years, okay? So considering 6% inflation, remember module 1 where we were studying about how inflation really works. The value of 3 lakh rupees of today, which means let's say if this laptop is worth 3 lakh rupees, the value of 3 lakh rupees of today is going to be 17 lakh rupees 30 years from now. 17 lakh 23,000 rupees 30 years from now. So which means if you're spending 3 lakh rupees per annum today, in order to maintain the same lifestyle, you'll need 17 lakh 23,000 rupees 30 years from now on your retirement. And so I assume that I'm going to live till 80 years. So 60 to 80, 20 years. So for these 20 years, I need enough money so that I can make sure I'm not financially dependent on anyone and I can take care of all my financial needs. So I need this money for a period of 20 years. So 17 lakh 23,000 into 20 years gives me 3.5 crore rupees. So basically, I need 3.5 crore rupees at my retirement to make sure that I can take care of my financial needs in the same way, maintaining the same lifestyle that I have today, right? So as you see, 3.5 crores is what we require. And once again, this 3.5 crore rupees, we also assume that you will keep this invested. This needs at 60 years, when you get 3.5 crore rupees, you do not take out all of them at once. You take out 17 lakh 23,000 at once, continue keeping the remaining invested. And also another important thing, this 3.5 crore rupees, it doesn't mean that you take it all out and then, forget about investments. No, what we're assuming here is from 60 years to 80 years, the 20 years that you're staying, you will take out 17 lakh rupees every month and let the remaining continue to be invested so that you keep earning interest on that. And so we've not considered inflation. We've considered that you would at least earn that amount of interest as much as the inflation rate, right? So that's the assumption behind this calculation. So now you see you need a total of 3.5 crore rupees on your retirement. Let's go back to the goal calculator that we saw in the initial modules. Our goal is retirement. Time in hand is 30 years. And now that we know we can expect about 15% returns from index funds, mutual funds, we've been modest here again. We would assume 12% return. So you need to start investing 9,860 rupees from today to create 3.5 crore rupees of retirement corpus, assuming that you earn a 12% return. That's how you go about planning for your retirement. You know the number, you know how much you need to start investing now, and that's it. On the other hand, if let's say you have a lump sum today, you get 11,50,000 from somewhere, You put all of them into a place that could generate 12% return for you, that could become 3.5 crore rupees. So you don't have to worry about anything. Just put 12 lakh rupees today and let it sit to become your retirement corpus. So yes, these are the two ways, your SIP and your lump sum, and how you can get started. This is just a total of your SIP, right? If you started investing 9,860 rupees from today for the next 30 years every month, so in total you invest about 35 lakh rupees, and using compounding, the advantage of compounding, you'd be able to create a corpus of 3.5 crore rupees. Now, for all of you who were thinking, it's okay if I even start planning for my retirement at 50 years of age. Let's look at that. 50 years of age means the time in hand that you'd have is 10 years. Did you look at those numbers changing? So what would have initially taken you 9,860 rupees, it's now going to take you 1,49,000 rupees to create the same corpus. Time, right? The value of time. Compounding would work when you have more time. And so the point being, the earlier you start planning for your retirement, the better it is. Let's say if you're 25 years of age, which means you have 35 years in total to reach your retirement. There you go. You need just 5,359 rupees per month in order to achieve a retirement corpus of 3.5 crore rupees. So start as soon as possible. Your retirement is one of the common goals that all of us have. And so we must start planning for that goal as soon as we start earning, or even before that, I'd say as soon as you turn 18 years of age. So yes, that's how you go about calculating your retirement corpus. In the next chapter, we're going to start studying about few of the retirement specific avenues which we can choose in order to create our corpus. See you. Thank you once again for watching. I really hope you found it useful. Please don't forget to like, share and subscribe to the channel. Put in all your questions in the comments. And yes, go there and let your friends know about this course which is available absolutely for free. Make the most of your money.